Clock on the wall ticks too loud. I'm sitting right here on the floor. Shadows stretch out through the room, tracing the lines on the door. My phone screen is dark in my hand. No missed calls, no reasons to stay. I packed up the pieces of us and quietly walked away. It's funny how walls keep a secret. They watch as the final page turns. The hallway is cold, but the silence is the only thing here that still burns. And nobody heard me leave. Nobody called out my name. The rain tapped soft on the window pane, but the world stayed exactly the same. Just a ghost slipping into the dark, a shadow you'll never retrieve. I closed the door. You didn't wake and nobody heard me leave. I didn't want to disappear. I wanted you to make me stay, but you slept through the sound of my tears as I gave ourselves away. And nobody heard me leave. Nobody called out my name. The rain tapped soft on the window pane, but the world stayed exactly the same. Just a ghost slipping into the dark, a shadow you'll never retrieve. I closed the door. You didn't wake and nobody heard me leave. Nobody heard me leave. Nobody heard me leave. Nobody called out my name. The rain tapped soft on the window pane, but the world stayed exactly the same. Just a ghost slipping into the dark, a shadow you'll never retrieve. I closed the door. You didn't wake and nobody heard me leave. Nobody heard me leave. Midnight arrives and the room loses heat. I listen closely to my own heartbeat. I see you sitting just across the room, but you are wrapped up in a different bloom. Your phone lights up and I see your face change. A sudden warmth that feels so cruel and strange. You try to hide it, but the truth is clear. I am a ghost even when I am near. We sit together but we're miles apart. I feel the distance fracturing my heart. You look at me but you are looking through to someone else who has replaced my view. Your eyes shine bright, but they shine for someone else. A beautiful glow that I can no longer melt. I used to be the universe in your gaze. Now I am lost in a so softly at a text she sent. I miss the days when that is what we meant. A bittersweet memory floods my mind of the deep love we left somewhere behind. I pull my hand back so you do not see how much this quiet distance tortures me. The countdown started when your focus shifted away into a bright and brand new sunny day. Your eyes shine bright, but they shine for someone else. A beautiful glow that I can no longer melt. I used to be the universe in your gaze. Now I am lost in a cold, forgotten haze. It breaks my heart to see you look so alive, knowing it's her love making you survive. Do I just sit here and pretend I'm blind to save the fragments that we left behind? I am still lingering, holding your hand on shifting ground made of sinking sand. But your heart has already walked out the door. Your eyes shine bright, but they shine for someone else. Oh, someone else. I have to find the strength to save myself. I'll step aside and let your new world bloom, even if it leaves me lonely in this room. Go chase the light that makes your spirit soar. Even if I am not in it anymore. The midnight air is freezing and cold, releasing the gaze I no longer hold. Goodbye, my love, your eyes shine for someone else. The dust has settled on your favorite book. I still avoid that corner where I shouldn't look. My phone screen lights up with a 0%, just like the energy that I already spent. I'm tracing the patterns of shadows that crawl across the cold pain of a blank bedroom wall. And the night is so heavy it presses my chest. A bittersweet memory won't let me rest. The clock keeps on ticking, a slow steady beat, while I face the ghost of your sudden retreat. I never forgotten the warmth of your hand, or how we built castles on sinking wet sand. No silent tears fall in the dark of this room, where peaceful old sorrow is starting to bloom. The world is asleep while I'm falling apart, holding the pieces of one fragile heartbreak. Still buy the coffee that you used to like, then stare at the ceiling and switch off the light. The loneliness here is a permanent guest. I'm emotionally drained, but I can't find no rest. It's easier pretending that you're coming home than learning to breathe in a house made of stone. The sky outside bleeds in a pale shade of blue as every thought circles right back into you. The ache in my throat is beginning to grow with all of the words that I couldn't let go. I've never forgotten the warmth of your hand, or how we built castles on sinking wet sand. Now silent tears fall in the dark of this room, where peaceful old sorrow is starting to bloom. The world is asleep while I'm falling apart, holding the pieces of one fragile heartbreak. It's 3 in the morning, the silence is loud. I'm missing your face in the back of a crowd. Did you leave me behind, or did I let you go? I've never forgotten the warmth of your hand, or how we built castles on sinking wet sand. No silent tears fall in the dark of this room, where peaceful old sorrow is starting to bloom. The world is asleep while I'm falling apart, holding the pieces of one fragile heartbreak. The midnight air is a heavy weight, pulling me down to this frozen state. I'm slumped on the floor where the carpet is torn. The cold walls offer no embrace, just an empty apartment, an empty space. Wishing that I had never been born. My throat is raw, my lips are numb, staring at what I've slowly become. I have no strength left to run or to hide. The emotional exhaustion is killing inside. So I sat with my pain in the dark tonight, giving up on the morning light, drowning alone in the quiet room, wrapped in a blanket of hopeless gloom. Silent tears falling down my face, stuck in this agonizing hollow place. Yeah, I sat with my pain. The shadows stretch out and take your shape. There is no rescue, there's no escape from the painful memories burning my mind. Your sweaters are gone, but your ghost remains, pumping like venom through all of my veins, leaving a wreckage of what's left behind. I'm running on zero, completely spent, forgetting how laughter or happiness felt. The loneliness swallows the air in the chest, too drained to even pray for rest. So I sat with my pain in the dark tonight, giving up on the morning light, nothing left to break. Sitting right here with every single tear in the midnight deep, while the whole world sleeps. I sit with my pain. Four white walls and a ceiling fan, spinning lines in the dust again. I am lying flat on the hardwood floor, tracing shadows underneath the door. The clock ticks loud, but the time stands still. Nothing moves and nothing will. This apartment breathes a heavy chill. I'm a ghost inside my own life, and the journey is letting go of the hands I used to hold, of the stories never told. In the dark I am fading slow, just a body in a crowded room, just a flower that forgot to bloom, learning how to disappear into the endless silence here. The kitchen light has a hollow hum, counting down until the morning's come. I could scream into the open air, but the static says that no one's there. I am invisible to my own reflection, a hollow shell devoid of connection. Every promise was an intersection where everybody turned away, and the journey is letting go of the hands I used to hold, of the stories never told. In the dark I am fading slow, just a body in a crowded room, just a flower that forgot to bloom, learning how to disappear into the endless silence here. Hope is a candle that burned too fast, a fragile thing that wasn't meant to last. Now the ash is cold, the room is black, and there is no road that takes me back. Unwanted, unloved, entirely drained, just a heavy heart where the blood is stained. I am completely empty. Disappear into the endless silence here, staring at the ceiling, losing every feeling. The silence wins, the dark begins, letting go. Letting go, fading slow. I found a video buried in a folder from 3 years ago. I almost didn't press play, I almost didn't want to know, but Then you laughed at something stupid I said behind the lens, and suddenly the room felt crowded with the ghosts of all our friends. I closed my eyes and let the frequency wrap around my head like a heavy velvet blanket on this cold and empty bed. I'd forgotten how you soften all the edges of your O's, and how you always hum that melody that nobody else knows. The world is full of shouting, the world is full of noise, but I'm just a scavenger for the music in your voice. I'm terrified of silence, I'm terrified of the air, 'cause I'm losing the one vibration that made life feel fair. Because yours was the last voice I loved, the last one I let in, the only sound that ever felt like home beneath my skin. I can't listen to the radio, I can't listen to the crowd, 'cause everything that is in you is just way too damn loud. I'm memorizing every cadence, every whisper, every breath, trying to save your echo from a slow and quiet death. Yeah, out of all the sounds I've ever heard or dreamed of, yours was the last voice I loved. I caught myself starting to answer a ghost in the hallway today, before I realized there was no one there to catch the words I say. The house is a museum of the things you used to speak. I can still hear your good morning in the floorboards as they creak. I tried to talk to someone new, I tried to hear their tone, but their laughter sounded hollow like a wind through desert bone. It's like my ears are calibrated only to your key, and everything else is just a static-filled frequency. Because yours was the last voice I loved, the last one I let in, the only sound that ever felt like home beneath my skin. I can't listen to the radio, I can't listen to the crowd, 'cause everything that is in you is just way too damn loud. I'm memorizing every cadence, every whisper, every breath, trying to save your echo from a slow and quiet death. Yeah, out of all the sounds I've ever heard or dreamed of, yours was the last voice I loved. What happens when the memory starts to glitch and starts to fade? When I can't recall the specific kind of music that you made. I'm terrified of the morning, when I wake up and I find that I can hear your I love you in the theater of my Are you still there? Can you hear me? The silence is a mountain, and I'm standing at the knee. I'm playing the message one more time, just to feel the show. Because you were the last, yeah, you were the last voice I loved. The coffee's getting cold on the wooden stand across from an empty chair. I still reach out my shaking hand, like I'll find you sitting there. The clock on the wall is the only sound, ticking like a heart in pain. I'm looking for words that can't be found, so I'm talking to the rain. My throat is tight, my voice is gone. I'm tired of trying to stay strong. If I open my mouth, the truth might break, so I let the salt water wash away the ache. 'Cause if tears could speak, they'd tell you how much I'm dying inside. They'd scream out the names of the secrets I hide. Every drop is a chapter of please stay with me, a liquid confession of who I used to be. I'm quiet on the outside, fragile and weak, but all the stories they tell, if tears could speak. The park where we carved our names, the bark is starting to heal, but I'm still caught in the burning flames of a love that was way too real. I try to explain to my oldest friends why I had to let you go, but the sentence starts and the sentence ends in a way they'll never know. 'Cause if tears could speak, they tell you how much I'm dying inside. They'd scream out the names of the secrets I hide. Every drop is a chapter of please stay with me, a liquid confession of who I used to be. I'm quiet on the outside, fragile and weak, but oh, the stories they tell, if tears could speak. Shattering stories they tell, if tears could speak. The tracks on my face are the only map I have left of this place. Just a whisper, just a blur. If they could speak, you'd know how loved you were. The slamming of the door still rings in my ears, followed by a sudden flood of frozen tears. But then came the quiet, so heavy and deep, a suffocating blanket while the city's asleep. No explanations and no final fight, just the sound of my heartbeat, alone in the night. Ooh, the silence after betrayal is a violent sound. It crashes through the room as my world hits the ground. No words left to whisper, no lies left to speak, just a hollow echo making my knees weak. The shouting is over, the damage is done, and the quietest war has officially begun. I stare phone, but it doesn't make a noise. The air in this house has lost all of its joy. Your keys on the counter, your coat on the floor, air screaming much louder than you did before. A static television, a clock ticking slow in the coldest quiet that I'll ever know. Oh, the silence after betrayal is a violent sound. It crashes through the room as my world hits the ground. No words left to whisper, no lies left to speak, just a hollow echo making my knees weak. The shouting is over, the damage is done, and the quietest war has officially begun. I used to fear the arguments, I used to fear the screams, but nothing cuts as deeply as the murder of our dreams. In this empty, frozen space where you used to breathe, the quiet is a weapon that won't let me grieve. Oh, the silence after betrayal is a violent sound. It crashes through the room as my world hits the ground. No words left to whisper, no lies left to speak, just a hollow echo making my knees weak. The shouting is over, the damage is done, and the quietest war has officially begun. Nothing to say, nothing to hear, just a drop of a tear, crystal clear. The noise has faded, the truth is clear. The silence is the hardest part to bear. Yeah, the silence after betrayal is all that's left here. The midnight clock strikes 12 against the wall. Silence returns, the heaviest sound of all. I wrap my arms around my shivering frame. The cold room echoes when I breathe your name. I heard you had a panic attack last week, the kind that leaves you breathless, tired and weak. I instinctively reached out to grab my phone. Before remembering I lived this life alone. I used to be the one who held your fears, the only shelter for your hidden tears. But history shifted, lines were drawn in sand, and I am no longer allowed to hold your hand. Someone else is your safe place now. She knows the ways to calm your storm somehow. The quiet harbor where your broken spirit heals is in the warmth of how her presence feels. It kills me there, I'm glad you're doing fine, in a sanctuary that's no longer mine. I walk past the old park where we used to hide. I saw the two of you sitting side by side. A sudden thunderstorm began to pour, the exact same rain we used to love She pulled you close, protected from the cold, the exact same way I used to do of old. You looked at peace beneath the dark umbrella's shade, as all my lingering hopes began to fade. Someone else is your safe place now. She knows the ways to calm your storm. Somehow, the quiet harbor where your broken spirit heals is in the warmth of how her presence feels. It kills me that I'm glad you're doing fine in a sanctuary that's no longer mine. Did you give her the keys to your fragile heart, the secrets you swore we would never part? I am still wandering out in the freezing rain, while you found a home that washes all your pain. I am homeless now, but at least you are safe. Someone else is your safe place now. Oh, your safe place now. I have to let you go. I must learn how to step out of the storm and find my own way home, accepting that my path is meant to be alone. Find your peace in her, let your heart rest deep, as I bury the promises we couldn't keep. The midnight air settles quiet and gray. The storm in my chest is here to stay. Goodbye, my love. Someone else is your safe place now. Midnight glare from my phone screen illuminates the bedroom floor, spreading out the glossy prints of what we aren't anymore. Dust is settling on the frames, sitting frozen in the cold, staring at the happy states of stories that we left untold. I'm holding proof that we existed once, before we burned it down. Now I'm alone with the old photos, crying softly in the dark, tracing over frozen smiles, killing the last remaining spark. This empty room is swallowing me, exhausted from the memory. Hopelessness is moving in, wondering where the hell you've been, alone with the old photos. There's a picture from that beach, you were laughing at the waves. Now I'm drowning in the silence of these electronic graves. Every pixel is a knife cutting straight into my chest. I'm too tired to clear the space, too hollowed out to find my rest. I'm holding proof that we existed once, before we burned it down. Now I'm alone with the trapped inside this lonely maze. I wanna burn them all to ash, but they're the only piece that's left. The visual record of my grief, the evidence of love's worst theft. Now I'm alone with the old photos, crying softly in the dark, tracing over frozen smiles, killing the last remaining spark. This empty room is swallowing me, exhausted from the memory. Hopelessness is moving in, wondering where the hell you've been. Alone with the old photos, just paper and ink, too tired to think, fading colors in the room, wrapped in midnight gloom, just pictures of you and me. I found a photograph tucked in a book of the July sun and the way that you looked. Your smile was a promise, your eyes were a fire. We were climbing a mountain, reaching higher and higher, but the edges are yellow, the gloss is gone dull, just like the silence that's filling this skull. The flowers we planted have turned into weeds, and the garden is choking on old bitter seeds. I used to think magic was stronger than rust, but everything golden eventually turns into dust. 'Cause nothing stays beautiful forever, not even us. We traded our diamond for ashes and dust. The colors all bleed until everything's gray, and the warmth of the summer just withers away. We were a masterpiece hung on the wall, now we're just the shattered remains of the fall. No, nothing stays beautiful forever. Your voice used to sound like a song I once knew, now it's just static I'm shivering through. The wine turned to vinegar, the silk turned to thread, and I'm haunted by all of the things we never said. It's a slow motion crumbling, a graceful decay, watching the best of us drifting away. We try to paint over the cracks in the glass, but we can't stop the shadows from starting to pass. I'd freeze the clock if I had the power, before the sweetness turned into the sour. 'Cause nothing stays beautiful forever, not even us. We traded our diamond for ashes and dust. The colors all bleed until everything's gray, the warmth of the summer just withers away. We were a masterpiece hung on the wall, now we're just the shattered remains of the fall. No, nothing stays beautiful forever. Even the stars eventually burn out, even the ocean pulls back from the shore. I don't recognize this version of us anymore. It was beautiful once, it was perfect for a second, but nothing stays, nothing stays. Midnight strikes and the city blurs, I'm replaying every single word. You're standing in the hallway light, rehearsing how to say goodbye. Your voice was quiet, steady and cold, like a story you've already told. No heavy tears, no shaking hands, just a neat rewrite of all our plans. And it hit me then, standing in the dark, like you weren't sorry for breaking my heart. You look so peaceful, pulling the thread, leaving me alive but feeling dead. You looked happy, hurting me like my pain was your masterpiece, a perfect frame, a twisted art, watching me just fall apart. You smiled as you turned the key. Oh, you looked happy, hurting me. Now my phone is face down on the floor, and your ghost is pacing by the door. I see your face on my TikTok feed, moving on with everything you need, while I'm drowning in the static sound of a room you completely burned down. And it hit me then, standing in the dark. You weren't sorry for breaking my heart. You look so peaceful, pulling the thread, leaving me alive but feeling dead. You looked happy, hurting me like my pain was your masterpiece, a perfect frame, a twisted art, watching me just fall apart. You smiled as you turned the key. Oh, you looked happy, hurting me. Was I just a phase you had to outgrow? A sad little secret nobody would know. You wore my vulnerability like a crown. As you watched me sink, you didn't let me drown. You just watched, yeah, you just watched. You looked happy, hurting me like my pain was your masterpiece, a perfect frame, a twisted art, watching me just fall apart. You smiled as you turned the key. Oh, you looked happy, hurting me. Midnight blurs, you look so happy while it hurt. I found the lavender hairpin left on the floor, the one that I never bought or wore. You didn't stumble or stutter your words when you gave me the excuse I already heard. I checked your phone while you were asleep and found a whole life you decided to keep. There's another girl in our story now. You gave her the pages we both had vowed. I was the author, we drew out the plans. Now you're rewriting the book in my hands. I'm just a chapter, you're rushing too close. How it ends, everybody but me already knows. You hold her the way that you used to hold me, under the shade of our favorite tree. I see a smile in the pictures you hide, while I'm left drowning in shadows inside. She wears the love that belonged to my name and leaves me alone with the guilt and the shame. There's another girl in our story now. You gave her the pages we both had vowed. I was the author, we drew out the plans. Now you're rewriting the book in my hands. I'm just a chapter, you're rushing too close. How it ends, everybody but me already knows. Did you cross out my name with the stroke of your pen to start a new prologue all over again? again? Was I just a draft that you had to erase, to put a new character right in my place? You tore out the center and burned all the lines to build her a kingdom on top of my shrines. There's another girl in our story now. You gave her the pages we both had vowed. I was the author, we drew out the plans. Now you're rewriting the book in the hands. I'm just a chapter you're rushing too close. How it ends, everybody but me already knows. The book is now closed, the ink is run dry. She gets the hello, I get the goodbye. The final page turns as I walk away. Another girl wins in the story today. The 3 a.m. and the shadows start to crawl. I'm sitting on the cold floor of our room, just watching the headlights sweep across the gloom. Your old sweater is still draped over the chair. I reach out to touch it, but you aren't there. The silence is louder than it used to be. Every corner holds a ghost of you and me. I try to breathe, but the air feels too heavy tonight, as the last of our warmth fades out of sight. Every story we're had done, fading away like the setting sun. We wrote them in ink, but they washed out in tears, losing the magic we built through the years. It's a beautiful sorrow, a quiet goodbye, with no one to watch as the memories die. I found a note you hid inside my book. It took all my strength just to look. You wrote about forever in your messy hand, a promise made on shifting desert sand. I'm emotionally drained, I've got nothing left to hide, just a hollow chest where you used to reside. The silence is louder than it used to be. Every corner holds a ghost of you and me. I try to breathe, but the air feels too heavy tonight, as the last of our warmth fades out of sight. Every story we're had done, fading away like the setting sun. We wrote them in ink, but they washed out in tears, losing the magic we built through the years. It's a beautiful sorrow, a quiet goodbye, with no one to watch as the memories die. I'm not angry, I'm just tired. We gave it everything that love required, but some stories, they just have to end, even the ones we promised we'd defend. Every story we're had done, fading away like the setting sun. We wrote them in ink, but they washed out in tears, losing the magic we built through the years. It's a beautiful sorrow, a quiet goodbye, with no one to watch as the memories die. We're had done, silent tears in the dark. Goodbye. I sit in the quiet you left in this room. The shadows are tracing the geometry of gloom. pick up my phone just to stare at your name, unwilling to accept that it's not the same. The silence is loud where your laughter belonged, a beautiful melody turned into a wrong. I try to remember the sound of your grace, the way that you spoke as you looked at my face. But memory fades like a mist in the sun, and I am left wondering what I have done. The words that you whispered are starting to blur, like pages of books that we never restir. I'm chasing an echo that's slipping away in the deep midnight blue. At the end of the day, the world has no sound since you chose to depart and left a cold winter inside of my heart. I'm trapped in the quiet where love used to see, longing for the voice that used to be. A delicate piano note drops like a tear, reminding my soul of the things I held dear. The soft strings are weaving a tapestry of pain, like breathy confessions we made in the rain. I try to speak out, but no sound will arrive, as if only your voice could keep mine alive. I'm chasing an echo that's slipping away in the deep midnight blue. At the end of the day, the world has no sound since you chose to depart and left a cold winter inside of my heart. I'm trapped in the quiet where love used to see, longing for the voice that used to be. Was it a dream or a beautiful past, a nostalgic romance that was destined to last? Now I am just humming our favorite refrain to color the darkness and swallow the The morning is coming to wash you away, but I'm still begging the static to stay. The story is broken, I know that it's true, but my silent world is still crying for you. I'm trapped in the quiet where love used to see, fading with a voice that used to be. Your voice used to be my favorite song. Now it's just silence where I don't belong. 3 a.m. cutting through the pitch black room, surrounded entirely by walls of doom. The silence is heavy like a physical hand, choking the words I will never understand. An empty apartment where the dust just sleeps, and a broken heart that the darkness keeps. My throat is burning and entirely dry, too numb to scream, too exhausted to cry. I'm staring directly at the locked front door, collapsing slowly to the hardwood floor. I'm drowning here in the apology you never gave, building a home inside an open grave, waiting for words that will never arrive. Trying to find a single reason to survive. The silence is screaming your ultimate lie, leaving me alone in the dark to die. The fridge hums a bass line to fill up the void, while I sit in the ruins of what we destroyed. Your ghost is still sitting in the corner chair, mocking the fact that you're no longer there. Just hopeless loneliness filling my chest, a terrifying weight that won't let me rest. My throat is burning and entirely dry, too numb to scream, too exhausted to cry. I'm staring directly at the locked front door, collapsing slowly to the hardwood floor. I'm drowning here in the apology you never gave, building a home inside an open grave, waiting for words that will never arrive. Trying to find a single reason to survive. The silence is screaming your ultimate lie, leaving me alone in the dark to die. No, I'm sorry. No, I messed up. Just a bitter dragon, a broken cup. You walked away without looking back, leaving my world to completely turn black. Emotionally bankrupt, entirely spent, staring at the places where our promise went. Drowning here in the apology you never gave, building a home inside an open grave, waiting for words that will never arrive. Trying to find a single reason to survive. The silence is screaming your ultimate lie, leaving me alone in the dark to die. 4 a.m. creeping across the bare floor, I finally stopped looking at the door. The painful silence is all that remains, washing away your permanent stains. The apology you never gave. I folded all the letters that you never got to read. Your coffee cup is waiting, like it's holding on to me. The window wears your shadow every evening after 4. I keep hearing quiet footsteps that don't come anymore. Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe it just learns to hide. You're gone from every doorway, but never from my mind. There's nothing left to wait for, but I still leave the light. I still whisper your name to the middle of the night. I know the ending found us, still I can't close the door. My heart keeps saving space. silence. I'm talking to the air. Every dream still finds you somehow, even though you're never there. Everyone says time is gentle, that it softens every scar. But every month without you only shows me where you are. I learned how to smile in photos, how to answer I'm okay. But every lonely midnight still carries you my way. If tomorrow brings you back to me, would you recognize these eyes? They've been searching every sunset for a miracle disguise. There's nothing left to wait for, still I hear your voice inside, like a song that keeps on playing long after goodbye. I know forever ended, still my soul wants something more. I'm still loving who you were, with nothing left to wait for. I stopped counting birthdays, stopped checking my phone, stopped pretending. No, maybe I never stopped. Maybe loving you became the quietest part of me. And if one day, some impossible day, you find your way back, you'll still know where I am. There's nothing left to wait for, still I'll leave the curtains wide, just in case tomorrow carries one last chance tonight. Maybe you'll never hear this, maybe you'll never know, but every beat inside my chest still refuses to let go. There's nothing left to wait for, still I'm waiting, still loving you. The piano slowly disappears, the room grows quiet again. Only the clock keeps breathing, and somewhere I still hope. The left side is cold and the sheets are still smooth. There is no ambient noise or a body to move. I'm staring straight up at the cracks in the roof. The silence tonight is the ultimate proof that you packed up your things while the morning was gray, and carried the light of my life far away. Your indentation is gone from the down, like you were a ghost who just melted in town. I reach out my hand in the middle of sleep to find only shadows and secrets you keep. The mattress is massive without you right here, an ocean of fabric, a desert of fear. In an empty bed with a heavy soul, I'm trying to figure out how to be whole. The blankets are weighted, but I'm drifting away, drowning in hours till the start of the day. You left me the space, but you took all the control. Left with an empty bed and a heavy soul. The pillow still carries the print of your face, a cruel little reminder of your fading grace. I wrap up my arms in a hollow embrace to mimic the warmth that I cannot replace. It's funny how fabric can feel like a stone when you're under the covers, completely alone. In an empty bed with a heavy soul, I'm trying to figure out how to be whole. The blankets are until it gets light. Left with an empty bed and a heavy soul. The alarm clock is buzzing, the room's turning blue. Another long morning of waking without you. I pull up the comforter over my head. Heavy soul, empty bed, just a ghost in the thread. Streetlights flicker on the wet concrete. I hear the echo of your shifting feet. Your packed bag sitting by the front hallway. There is nothing left for our lips to say. The clock is staring from the kitchen wall, watching the kingdom of our promise fall. You reach your hand out for the heavy door. We don't belong to each other anymore. The ambience starts to slowly swell as we say goodbye to the world we built so well. Just freeze right there where the shadows cast. Give me a second to rewrite the past. Give me one last look before you leave. Guide me a reason to still believe. Let the soft piano catch every tear before you pack up and disappear. Turn around slowly in the doorway light. Paint your memory into my night. My heart is breaking but I won't cry. Just give me one last look before goodbye. I see the outline of your silhouette, the prettiest picture that I'll ever forget. You wear the sweater that I gave last fall. Now we are nothing but a ghost in the hall. The modern city outside is fast and loud, but we are sinking in a silent cloud. You turn your shoulder and you catch my eye, the bittersweet moment where the dreams go die. The ambience starts to slowly swell as we say goodbye to the world we built so well. Just freeze right there where the shadows cast. Give me a second to rewrite the past. Give me one last look before you leave. Guide me a reason to still believe. Let the soft piano catch every tear before you pack up and disappear. Turn around slowly in the doorway light. Paint your memory into my night. My heart is breaking but I won't cry. Just give me one last look before goodbye. 'Cause my heart whispers lower than ooh, like this. Just don't let go. Is this the ending of our melody? Are you completely raising me to walk out that door? Give me one last look before you leave. Guide me a reason to still believe. Let the soft piano catch every tear before you pack up and disappear. Turn around slowly in the doorway light. Paint your memory into my night. My heart is breaking but I won't cry. Just give me one last look before goodbye. One last look before you step outside. The doorway light fades and you're gone. 3 a.m. dripping from the kitchen tap. Stuck inside a nightmare with no map. This empty apartment is a vacuum tonight, sucking out the air, killing all the light. The silence is a physical, heavy bruise, leaving me with nothing left to lose. I'm curled on the floor where we used to talk. Now I'm just a chalk outline on the sidewalk. I watch the warmth drain right out of your face, like a sudden winter in a crowded place. You didn't even fight, you didn't even try. You just stood there and watched me die. Oh, I broke down completely when you stopped caring, staring at the wall while my soul was tearing, crying in the dark till my lungs collapse, watching our history completely lapse. You walked away without a single tear and left me with this hopeless, heavy fear. I'm emotionally bankrupt, hollow to the core, ever since you decided you didn't care anymore. The sheets are freezing on your side of the bed, just a heavy static looping in my head. I screamed your name till my throat went dry, but the empty room gave no reply. It's the painful silence of an ending thread, knowing that you're sleeping fine instead. My energy is gone, I'm entirely spent, choking on the ghost of what we meant. I watch the warmth drain right out of your face, like a sudden winter in a crowded place. You didn't even fight, you didn't even try. You just stood there and watched me die. Oh, I broke down completely when you stopped caring, staring at the wall while my soul was tearing, crying in the dark till my lungs collapse, watching our history completely lapse. You walked away without a single tear and left me with this hopeless, heavy fear. I'm emotionally bankrupt, hollow to the core, ever since you decided you didn't care anymore. It wasn't a fight, it wasn't a blow, just a gradual freeze in terrible snow. You just checked out and left the keys, left me begging on my bleeding knees. A slow fade to gray. You just walked away. You walked away without a single tear and left me with this hopeless, heavy fear. I'm emotionally bankrupt, hollow to the core, ever since you decided you didn't care anymore. You stopped caring. 3 a.m., total dark, total quiet. Nothing hurts worse than indifference. I'm gone, fade to black.